Have you ever had a moment that changed your life forever? Well, stop scrolling, because this story will blow your mind. Today, we're diving into an incredible biblical moment, Moses and the burning bush, a divine encounter that forever altered the course of history. Let me take you back thousands of years to the land of Midian, where a man named Moses was tending the flock of his father-in-law, Jethro. Moses may have been raised in Pharaoh's palace, but after fleeing Egypt, he found himself living a humble life as a shepherd. Do you think God forgot about him? Not even close. On a seemingly ordinary day, as Moses walked with his sheep near Mount Horeb, also known as the Mountain of God, something absolutely extraordinary happened. Moses noticed a bush that was on fire, but it wasn't burning up. Take a moment and imagine that. Flames roaring, yet the bush stood untouched. Intrigued, Moses moved closer. And then it happened. A voice came from the flames. It was the voice of God calling, "Moses! Moses!" Can you believe that? Moses responded, "Here I am." And then God said, "Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground." Holy ground? Wow, the atmosphere must have been electric. God then revealed his identity. "I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." Moses was so overwhelmed and afraid, he hid his face. Think about it. How would you react if God himself spoke directly to you? But God wasn't done yet. He explained why he had appeared to Moses. "I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt," God said. "I have heard them crying out because of their oppressors, and I am concerned about their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them and to bring them to a land flowing with milk and honey." Now here comes the twist. God told Moses, "So now go. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt." Wait, what? Imagine being Moses in that moment, fearful, unsure, and probably wondering, why me? Well, Moses didn't hold back. He voiced his doubts. "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt?" But God reassured him with these powerful words, "I will be with you." Yet Moses still had questions. Suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them, "The God of your fathers has sent me to you," and they ask, "What is his name?" Then what shall I tell them? And God answered with a name so rich in meaning, it transcends time itself. "I am who I am." Say this to the Israelites, "I am has sent me to you." Wow, I am. This name declares God's infinite nature and eternal presence. God then performed signs to convince Moses. He turned Moses' staff into a snake and then back again. He made Moses' hand leprous, then healed it instantly. These miracles were to assure Moses he would not be going alone. Even after all this, Moses hesitated, saying, "I am not eloquent. I am slow of speech." But God responded, "Who gave human beings their mouths? Now go. I will help you speak and will teach you what to say." Finally, reluctantly, Moses accepted the mission, and with God's guidance, he would lead the Israelites to freedom in one of the most epic stories in human history. This is the story of Moses and the burning bush, a story of divine calling, fear, and courage. It reminds us that God can use anyone, no matter their doubts or weaknesses. So what about you? Could God be calling you to something extraordinary, even if you feel unqualified? Take a moment to reflect, and remember, with God, all things are possible. If you enjoyed this story, make sure you hit like, share it with a friend, and follow for more incredible Bible stories. Stay blessed. Our Bible, Jesus, God, Jews, Christian/Christianity, faith.